All right, everyone. So a few minutes have passed, and the Oliver was able to complete the task. As you can see here, previously it showed running, and now it has been completed. So let's check the results. So the first thing you would want to check is the synopsis of the email here. So you can see here that I already have the email pulled up, and there are a few things to note here. So Oliver will say kind of what he completed. Here. So this is a fresh board. So there was quite a lot of activity, like for example, 10 real work items, 2 self-assigned market research, and so on. And then he gives kind of a table format of the task that he populated and the estimated time of arrival. So essentially here you can see kind of like a lot of these have these GitHub issues on them, or GitHub numbers, you could say. And this is because kind of we gave Oliver our NoWiz organization, so he was able to query the NoWiz organization and give us kind of detailed issues and kind of synopsis of where we're at within the GitHub repos. Oliver will also do kind of market research based on the context of our of the product. So here, Oliver gave us a few benchmarks from OpenAI and Microsoft, and kind of the competitive landscape. So what they've been working on as well, for you to take note of. And here, via assignment, Oliver will give an example of which users he assigned the tasks to and so on. Here, since kind of it was a demo, Oliver only assigned it to us, which is NoWiz. But if you do have many users, Oliver will give you a synopsis of which users Oliver assigned which tasks to. And Oliver will also give kind of a small note on which integrations are missing. So for example, we did not integrate Discord or Slack. Recall that you can find these in the advanced section of the TPM. So here we only set the GitHub organization name. We did not set the Slack and Discord. Oliver will typically look for bug reports, extra context, maybe team syncs in these channels. So Oliver's just letting us know that these have not been linked yet. So yeah, so that is the email part of it. Now let's head over to kind of what Oliver actually did with the task board. So here you can see the task board that Oliver has created. Again, kind of consistent with the email. We're the only member that created the task board or has shared this task board. So Oliver assigned all the tasks to us. But naturally, if you had more people in your organization, Oliver will assign to those people in your organization. And you can see kind of Oliver was able to give a small summary on what each task is, and also as well as the GitHub link that the task points to. And you could see kind of that's consistent with all of these tasks. Oliver will also categorize which tasks belong to which. So the bottom 3, which is kind of Oliver pulled from the competitive research section, right? And Oliver basically gave us tasks to basically look further into the competitive research part of things that he was able to delineate to us in the markdown email. And Oliver, because of this, labeled this as market research. So Oliver also is able to assign himself tasks as well. So if you kind of tag Oliver here, that basically means that Oliver will pick this task up in the next run, and essentially will work on those tasks over time as well. You can see kind of here Oliver self-tagged himself in 3 of these market research tasks, and depending on how you set Oliver up, Oliver will basically tag more and more tasks based on kind of the patterns he's seen as the board progresses. Oliver will also have priorities from P0 to P3, with P0 being the most urgent, and P3 being the least urgent. And also Oliver will have estimated time of arrivals. Is basically what deadlines that Oliver has assigned that he thinks is reasonable. Note that if there is a task that exceeds the estimated time of arrival by 3 days, Oliver will send follow-up emails in the next TPM sync. So yeah, hopefully this was a brief yet informative demo on the new TPM flow in doIS, and I'm excited to see what you guys and how you guys use Oliver in your workflows. So thank you for listening.